Hey BBs, it's Plastic, and today I'm back with you guys for another video. How are we all doing today? I hope we're all doing super fierce. In today's video, y'all, we're sitting down, we're Ghoulchatting, and we're talking about some dolls that I've recently been not feeling in my collection that I've recently sold, or I'm getting rid of, or I'm thinking of getting rid of, and I kind of just want to talk you guys through my madness of being a doll collector who has a lot of dolls, and definitely sometimes, occasionally, perhaps, might, have an impulse buy here and there, or here and here and here and here. So again, with a big doll collection, and as a person who's been collecting dolls for a long time, there's definitely dolls that I kind of just don't feel like I like as much as I used to. And this is kind of a video that I didn't actually think of. This is a video fully from a commenter. In my last video, favorite emotional support dolls, I got a comment, and I don't know if I should say the name, because I don't really know what I want to do, but this is fully an idea made from BB, someone in Plastic Nation, and I wanted to kind of open this up to you guys, a little segue from the actual Ghoulchat from today's video, but the last couple of videos I've had of Ghoulchats, I've been kind of getting them from ideas from you guys, and I really want to open that community aspect up to my channel. So I created this little like form. It's a Google form. It's going to be open for as long as it stays open for. And it's just it's giving your input. If there's any sort of video or any topic or anything you guys really want me to do, here is your chance to really message me and talk about it. Sometimes people ask me in Instagram DMs or Twitter DMs or any DMs or comments, and I don't always see requests you guys make, or I don't always know exactly what to do. So this is an opportunity for a Plastic Nation, y'all. If there's anything y'all want me to talk about, again, questions, whatever, put them here, and I will gladly try to deal with them in a video or a live stream or something. But here is going to be the new Google slide thing. It will be in my Linktree forever, and it will be in the description of this video. So again, if there's any ideas you guys have, check out my Linktree. My Linktree is always linked in every video, usually in my descriptions. So if there's anything y'all want me to talk about and give y'all credit for, here it is. I just want to plug that right now because I made that literally 20 minutes ago as I was like preparing for this video. I'm like, I feel like the Plastic Nation has been really giving me so many ideas recently of like what to talk about, and especially as a content creator who aims to post daily, it's hard to like get ideas all the time and really stay on top of things. So again, if there's anything y'all want me to talk about, go there. That's my ad. That's sponsored by Google Slides, sponsored by Plastic Nation for the tea. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there that was something that I'm going to try to do for 2024, just to stay fresh and fun and fierce. So thank you guys for always giving me ideas, and I just want to give y'all that actual space to do so. So see y'all there. Now that that is all out of my system and out of the way for the video, I just wanted to chat about some dolls that I've gotten rid of. 2023 has definitely been a year, like the past year, when I started to really start to get into selling my dolls. And honestly, this is an experience that I think we don't talk about enough as a community. Is really the ability to just kind of get rid of dolls that don't serve you anymore, dolls that you don't feel that are a part of your collection anymore, dolls that you just don't need. And I feel like, again, there's a whole like standard of you have to really stick to your opinion, and you can never be wrong, and you can never, misbuy something, you can never da-da-da-da-da. Like, I feel like that's a thing that's been, maybe it's just me, but I feel like that's something very prevalent in the community, is that, like, you're not allowed to switch your opinions, you're not really allowed to change, and you're really not allowed to evolve. And I think selling dolls is a really cool experience. It gives me the ability to let go of something that is just taking up space. It's not really serving me anymore. That's not serving my collection. That doesn't really fit into my collection. That maybe once did. Once maybe this doll fit into my collection perfectly, and maybe I loved that doll for a long time, but as of me in 2024, these are dolls that I've let go of, and I'm just kind of not in the mood for. And I think there's really should not be shame in like selling parts of your collection and really getting rid of things and really decluttering. I think it's actually a really cool experience. Again, letting somebody else get dolls that you don't like anymore is really fun. It's liberating as well. You can get money to buy new dolls that you actually enjoy, that actually benefit you, that actually serve you a purpose in your collection and in your space. And I think doll collecting should be a thing that doesn't have to tie you down. I think, again, as I'm turning 19, I've turned 19 for a couple months, gosh, we're really getting ahead of ourselves right now. But as I'm kind of growing into an older, I guess, doll collector, I've been collecting, like, modernly since I was, 15? I think I got my Monster High collection back up and running. So is that right? That doesn't sound right. Yeah, I turned 16 with Monster High dolls in my room. That's psychotic. I just think as I'm evolving, I really want my collection to be personal to me. I want it to be filled with dolls that I enjoy. I don't want there to be any dead weight in my collection anymore. I'm sick of collecting dolls to complete a line. I'm sick of having dolls that are doubles that I don't even like the first one to begin with. Like, I just think I need to truly get down on my collection, especially if, I guess this is more personal, if I'm trying to move in a couple years or wherever life takes me. I just want to have dolls that really truly only serve me. And there's definitely, I'm always gonna have a big collection, y'all. I'm always gonna have the Monster High dolls. I'm always gonna have the big brats. I'm always gonna love the OMGs. But even if I don't love the OMGs, if even I don't like the brats or the Monster High, whatever that tea is, like, it's okay to evolve and to really change. And it's okay to have dolls that served you, again, once in your life and to not serve you later on. And I should probably get back to the topic of this video, so like the list of the ones that I sold. But I guess before we get into that, I want to say the process of me selling dolls is, if there's a doll that I'm not feeling that's on display, I will usually put them in a bin for a couple weeks or even a couple months. And if I don't think about that doll for that time period, then they just don't serve me any purpose and they just kind of have to get let go of. And I sell all my dolls on my Mercari, but I want to say right now, I am not going to give you guys my Mercari link because I'm super anxious about like the address and everything. Like, I have a P.O. box technically where I sell them from, so like it'll never be my home address. But because I'm just very anxious about this, if there's any doll on this list that, you know, is whatever, just look for yourselves. I'm not to be mean, I'm not gatekeeping my Mercari. It's just truly I'm super anxious about my location and stuff being found. And I don't think I have a big enough channel where that's going to be an actual issue, but I'd rather just steer clear of that and really not get into my specific Mercari. So again, if there's any dolls on the list that you're thinking about, they're out there, or maybe they're not. I don't really know. When you're watching this, they might have sold, but I just want to let y'all know that, like, not gonna give y'all my Mercari for safety reasons, and I think that's fair. I think that's a boundary that I'm allowed to keep, so I hope you guys will respect that in the comments below. So without further ado, let's get into the dolls that I have decluttered recently from my collection. First one is actually kind of this doll that I impulsively bought at the flea market. This is fully, what's her name? Timeless Silk Silhouette Barbie, and I originally bought this doll because I thought she was really, really pretty. I was super heavily into my Barbie era at the time. I love the pink and black, but as I got her into my collection, I got her into my home, I really just did not connect to this doll like I did at the flea market table. I paid, I think, $10 for her, and I just don't really, like, connect with her. Like, it's not that it was, like, a money thing, or, like, I really needed to sell her to get my $10 back or anything. I just didn't really feel like she would have had a home in my collection. I feel like this doll is, again, stunning. She's very, very pretty. She's very, very fun. She's very elegant. But I'm not really a Barbie person. I feel like, again, during the Barbie movie hype, I was really just buying Barbie dolls that I thought were just even a little bit pretty to really just kind of fill that Barbie collection, which doesn't fit me at all. Again, I'm a person who, I like Barbie, I like the occasional Barbie. Like, there's some Barbie extra dolls that I love, there's some Barbie nostalgia dolls that I love, like, there's some very, very fun ones that I would love to have in my collection. Like, there are definitely Barbie dolls that fit into my collection, but this one just didn't really fully do it for me. She's very pretty, and I like the dress, but I just don't feel like I like her enough to continue to keep her. So this was a doll that I kind of just, like, listed, and is like, she's out in the world. I don't know. I think she's very, very pretty, but she's just not a doll that I would personally keep in my collection. I also kind of sold my second Briar Beauty doll. I had two of this doll. Neither of them were actually my childhood dolls. I got one at a flea market, and I got one in Mercari years and years ago. I think both these purchases were, like, from 2021 or 2022. And I just had one, like, kind of, like, laying in this bin. I think I sold her in, like, summertime, to be honest. I was like, I don't need a double of what's her name? Ever After High doll. Like, I don't need doubles of Ever After High dolls. They don't really serve me any purpose. So I just want to let y'all know, like, I sold an extra one that I had. I don't know if I ever talked about my double of Briar Beauty. I don't even think it matters. Does anybody actually care about Ever After High anymore? Like, no shade, no tea, but, like, they just kind of still exist in the world. So I let an extra one go. I've also been low-key letting go a lot of accessories and clothing pieces. Nothing specific to really mention. Like, I got rid of this one because I didn't like the coral or whatever. It's just that, like, when I buy extras of Monster High dolls, like, especially the G3 dolls, I like to kind of, like, try to get the money back a little bit when it comes to these dolls, just because, like, I don't need 300 pairs of Claudine core shoes. I don't need a billion Monster High G3 Laguna swimsuits. Like, it's just not something that I truly need in my collection that'll really benefit me. So I just like to kind of get rid of the accessories. And I know there are people out there who only want the accessories, they don't want the actual doll, so I feel like it's kind of like a mixed bag situation of just, like, getting rid of the clothes. Again, I have had so much doll clothes as of recently, specifically, like, Rainbow High, OMG, I think I've gotten my Barbie collection up a bit, and it's, like, again, same with Monster High, and I think if I have doubles of them, like, I don't find like, a big appeal in, like, restyling a doll with the same outfit on. Like, I do kind of think it's fun sometimes, like with my Laguna dolls, I will say that. But, like, I just don't need so much of, like, a doll. Like, sometimes I just want the base doll again, and I want to replay with the base doll, and I want to put her in Bratz clothes. And then, like, I just have, like, the Monster High potato sack clothes. I'm just like, somebody else would like this more. So, clothes and accessories and stuff is kind of fun to sell and get rid of, and I've definitely been doing a lot of that, and there's definitely people who, again, are interested in that, and I think that's really, really cool. There's definitely been times where I've bought clothes from mercarri sellers. Like, I've bought in so many Monster High G1 pieces to kind of complete my original G1 dolls, so I feel like it's kind of like that kind of thing. I've also really recently got rid of my Solo in the Spotlight Barbie doll. This is a Barbie doll that I completely bought because Margot Robbie wore the dress, and trust me, this dress and this doll is actually really, really stunning, to be honest with you guys. I really do I did like this doll in my collection for a long time. She was really, really pretty, but she was never a doll that I actually picked up and really touched or played with or really did anything with. And I don't think that's a bad thing. There are definitely dolls in my collection, like some of the G1 Monster High collector dolls, a lot of the OMG dolls I really have in my collection. I don't really play with them. I don't, bring them out a lot because I kind of view them more as display pieces. But I feel like this Barbie in specific, I cannot see myself collecting any Barbie dolls from this era. Or I know this is like a reproduction from like the 90s, I want to say. So it wasn't even like the original Solo in the Spotlight doll. But I just can't see myself buying too many of these dolls to really have her feel like she's worth it in my collection. Again, this design is amazing. The quality of this doll is actually really, really pretty. And I didn't really talk about her too much on my channel. I kind of, again, bought her when the movie came out. And she just kind of like lived on my dresser. But she just kind of kept getting in the way of like my perfumes, to be honest with you guys. And I think I packed her away for New Year's. And like I put her in a bin. And I'm like, ugh, I want to like just clean my room. I have my room clean. I want to like have like my functioning area. And I just kind of like left her there. And I just didn't really think about her too much. And I feel kind of bad because I really did like this doll when I bought her. I really like that Margot Robbie wore the dress. I really, really loved the like how timeless and classic this look is. I feel like this is definitely one of Barbie's best looks. It's definitely an iconic one for the times. Forever. I just think this is like a classic Barbie look. She just doesn't really fit in again into my collection. My Barbie collection is mainly for like my mermaid, my Marleya doll, my Barbie movie, the cowgirl one. Like, I really just like the overly pink Barbie dolls. I really like the 2010s era as well because that's kind of what I grew up with. And I like the fantasy Barbie dolls. And this one, there's no shade with not fantasy Barbie dolls. Like, trust me, like, I like the casual looks and I like the fancy looks. But this one is just a look that I don't really feel like I need anymore. She just kind of exists. And she's really, really pretty, but she's just not for me anymore. And I'm sad. I was actually really sad to let this one go, to be honest. But I'd rather her be in someone else's home and not in mine, where she's just kind of collecting dust and just staying there, again, because I'm not going to collect any more of these specific era of Barbie. Another Barbie doll that I actually am low-key like surprised that I was kind of getting rid of, and I really was surprised when I like was okay with letting her go. This is like the Barbie from 1998, Happy Holidays. And this doll, like, I've seen this doll so many times at the flea market, and I've always passed on her until I just one day I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy her now. I bought her for like $10, which isn't like a bad deal. I don't think, again, like the money of buying this was like tendering on me. Like, it kept me up at night that I spent $10 on a holiday Barbie. Like, ah, but I just didn't really connect with her. Again, I bought her and I opened her in a video, I think. I was excited when I got her, but then I put her in the bin and I just didn't think about her at all. My reasoning for putting her in the bin so early was because I bought this doll around like September time. Maybe it was August when I went to the flea market and bought the holiday Barbie dolls. And I just never really, like, thought about her. Like, even, like, when it was holiday time, I was putting my holiday Barbies up, and I have 2009, and I have 2000, like, the millennial one, like, the gold dress. And both those dolls, I like them. They're pretty. They're really, really fun. I love 2009. 2009 is, like, the best holiday Barbie, and I'm gonna stand on that hill. But I don't think I need all of the holiday Barbies. I'm low-key also debating on selling the 2001. Kind of. I kind of like her a lot, though, but I definitely really feel like I only really need one holiday Barbie doll in my collection. I have so many other holiday dolls. I have Monster High holiday dolls. I have Bratz holiday dolls. I have some Rainbow High ones. Like, I have other dolls in my collection that are more formal themed that just fit my aesthetic more. Again, there's nothing wrong with Barbie. She just, like, doesn't fit my personal aesthetic. She doesn't fit my personal brand. And that's kind of what most of this video is, just Barbie dolls that I'm not into. But yeah, that one, again, she's stunning. I love the pink and I love the hot pink and the black are such a good color combination. And I like the idea of this doll, but like, again, getting her in my hands just wasn't my favorite thing in the world. She just wasn't like the thing that I was really obsessed with. And I just thought letting her go is going to be a lot better than like having her live under my bed in a bin. And I was low-key really sad to let that one go because I was really, really excited to get her and add her to my collection when I did. But I just wasn't feeling it past tense. And again, I think that's a perfectly okay feeling to have. That was kind of like the main list of dolls that I really got rid of. There's definitely dolls that I got rid of here and there, but I don't really need to have the same talking points for every single one of them. I do have like a couple Barbie dolls here that I want to talk about quickly that I am thinking of getting rid of. I haven't actually gotten rid of them yet. They're just kind of here, but they have been in my storage bin of dolls to declutter potentially, and I just want to talk about them with you guys through, because I feel like if I talk about them with you guys now, it'll help me make my mind up fully. The first one is this one. I remember getting her. I remember the exact day, I remember the exact moment, I remember the exact time. It was my Myrtle Beach trip, and I was having fun. You know, Barbie movie was coming out like the week after I got back. I was so excited. Barbie. I think this is hip to be square Barbie though. I don't know. It might be like a Roquel or something. I don't really know. I got her and I thought she was really, really pretty. I actually have been obsessed with this whole line for such a long time. Like, I really, really love the hip to be squared Barbie dolls. But now that I have her in my collection, and she's kind of, again, the Barbie hype has definitely settled in my brain. I've kind of been more content with a smaller Barbie collection. I just don't feel like I need her anymore. I don't love this Barbie body. This is like a nine, I don't even know what, this is 2000s, I want to say. This Barbie doll came out. Wait, what is her, oh, 1996, wait, 1966 is when this body was sculpted? That doesn't sound right. I don't think that's right. But this Barbie body, it just isn't my favorite. And that's honestly what it comes down to when it comes to Barbies. I don't love, like, the itty-bitty waist and, like, the little T-Rex arms. And, like, she just doesn't feel good in my hands to play with. She's a very pretty design. I like the design of, like, the sunglasses, and she's all blue, and she's kind of, like, monochromatic. But, like, again, like, the chopped hair isn't, like, my thing. And I feel like, again, she would be a lot happier in another Barbie doll collector's collection. I just feel like she's not getting the attention and love she deserves in my personal collection, again, because I'm not super into Barbie anymore. But I kind of feel like I don't fully want to sell her yet. Like, I feel like I still have a little bit more to, like, maybe I can bring her out again. Maybe I can try to put her on display. Maybe I can try to fall in love with her again. But, I haven't thought about her too much when she's been in the bin, so she definitely is up for kind of, if anyone really, really wants her, maybe, I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. I think she's really, really pretty, but she's definitely a doll that I'm not, you know, in love with when I first was. Another one is definitely Barbie Extra. I don't even know. I was really into this doll. Like, when this doll, like, her pictures came out, like, I remember the stock photos came out. I remember the exact moment. I was on the tech bus. I was going to my tech school at the time. And y'all, I was so excited for this doll. I mean, like, I don't get that excited for Barbie doll, like Barbie Extra dolls. I remember I got really excited for the one with the big boots, the 19 one. I remember getting excited for her, and I remember just, like, thinking this doll was so cool. I remember, like, I love, like, the big baggy clothes. Like, this is exactly what I would wear if I was in Barbie land. Not exactly. Wait, let me, hold on. I like the big sweatshirt. Like, I like the big sweatshirt that has, like, a zipper on it. I think that's cool. But, like, in practice, like, I got this doll for, again, $10 when Barbie movie was coming out, Barbie hype was out, and I was like, yeah, you know, Barbie. In practice, this doll is cool, but she's so forgettable in my collection that I don't ever really think about her. She has nice saran hair, I will say that. It's really, really nice hair. And the face is really, really pretty, but, like, I think this, like, lime green jersey is really just fully, like, not giving what needs to be given. It's so ill-fitting on this doll. It doesn't give her any sort of body or anything. It just kind of sits on her like a potato sack. The jacket isn't doing it either, and the shoes. Like, I was gagging over this too. Like, I was fully, was it 2022 when this doll came out? I was like, oh my god, yeah, like, I want to get her, like, when she goes on sale. Like, I usually, like, I buy the Barbie Extra dolls here and there, like, whenever, and I was so excited for her, but, like, getting her in person, I feel like I was obsessed with her for, like, a good couple days, and I kind of just, like, forgot she exists now. So she's definitely a doll that you know, if I wouldn't be surprised if it was, like, a year from now and she's just not here anymore. It's kind of sad to say that to her face, though, to be honest. Like, fully, like, that's kind of, like, mean. But she is kind of cool. But I don't know. She's a doll that has, again, been on my mind to kind of get out of here. Another one is this one. This one's kind of cool, too. But she's, like, a budget Barbie doll from, like, Five Below. And the hollow body, I don't, like, love this Barbie mold. Like, the Barbie body, again, it's so, like, hollow and cheap feeling. I remember liking her a lot when she first came out. And I remember loving this doll in the summertime. Like, trust me, she's so fun. And I kind of gave her, like, a little crown. I kind of gave her this little jacket. And I kind of dressed her up a little bit. But this body is just, like, so, like, it's hollow, y'all. Like, it's not, it's like the original Barbie, like, the ones from, like, this is hollow, too, but, like, this one has, like, the click knees. This one, like, doesn't have any knee movement. Like, there's nothing to really, like, obsess over this doll. So this would be a doll that I probably just, like, would donate or something. She's really, really pretty, and there's no pixelation in her face, which is something that's very, very rare to see in modern Barbie dolls. But, again, like, it's like the body just doesn't, like, fully gag me. I do like the dress, though. Like, I love the dress, I love the sandals, and I love her face. I just wish she had, like, the 2000s Barbie body, and she'd definitely be, like, one of my favorites. But I don't know if there's any skin tone matches from, like, the era that I like. But again, like, the body is just so, like, stiff. Like, there's no movement, no nothing. And I'm a Bratz collector. Like, y'all, those dolls have more movement in them than, like, this does. So, I don't know. And, like, you can't, like, even, like, pretend to, like, bend the arms. Because, like, it's hard, hollow plastic. It's not like rubbery, fun plastic. Like, this is a Barbie doll. I'm also, like, the last one I'm going to talk about for today's video. Her arms are a little bit, like, flexible. You know, you can, like, kind of, like, ooh, gag. And, like, the legs bend. But, like, that one just doesn't. The last one that I have that I'm kind of, like, not fully feeling anymore like I used to. This is Barbie from... What is this line called? I'm gonna get it, and it's gonna be after this video, and I'm gonna be so angry at myself. It's like the one where they're all like tan. Cali Girl Barbie. That's the drama. This one, she's like a tan little Barbie. She's really, really fun. I just don't have any like shoes for her, to be honest, and I feel like she's kind of just like here. She's like also been in that bin of doom for a while. I tried redressing her, and I still can't fully feel it. She looks a little bit Republican to me. No shade to them, but like the orange skin tone with the bright blue eyes, it's something a little bit uneasy in my body when I look at her. Like, I just can't look at her and be like, she's a safe place. Like, she just kind of, like, scares me in that way. I'm sure she's a nice girl. I'm sure she's fun. But she just looks a little bit like some old friends. And I can't fully get into her. I bought her for $1. So it's not like I'm, like, again, losing the most when I have her in my collection or anything. And it's not like any of these dolls I'm holding right now are, like, about money or anything. It's just, like, I don't know if I fully feel her anymore. But, I don't know. She's really pretty, but she just kind of gives me an ick a little bit. I can't fully get into her gag. But that was kind of just like some dolls that I'm just like not into right now, and dolls that I'm kind of gotten rid of. This video, again, was really just kind of spur of the moment, and it wasn't like super thought out, and it wasn't crazy, it wasn't anything revolutionary. I just wanted to really, again, speak and talk from an, I guess, an influencer's point of view. I know I have a platform, and I just really, really want to make the impression that it is important to get rid of dolls that don't serve you. It's important to make sure your collection is for you, and it's important to also not feel like you're hoarding dolls. I feel like sometimes, even though I get rid of dolls in small batches, like if I got rid of these dolls like right now, 4 dolls at a time, it's not a lot. It's not an overwhelming amount to, you know, get ready and get, you know, shipped and everything, but it's also not like nothing. I think it's not saying that like I'm gonna sell my entire collection at one moment and I'm gonna do it in small bits, but I'm just saying, again, like, making sure the dolls you have in your collection really suit you is just important to me. I don't know. Again, I find that I'm getting older. I just really, really want everything to be tailored to my interests, and I don't want to like have dead weight in my collection anymore. I feel like I sound like a broken record, but I just really, really, really want to make that point that it's okay to get rid of things. I feel like, again, there's so much bias against that, and I really hope that we can kind of deconstruct that in the next year. But thank you guys so much for chatting with me today. This is definitely a topic that I feel like honestly gave me a lot of like anxiety. Like, I was very anxious about, like, you know, selling dolls sometimes, but I feel like talking with you guys really helped me feel better about it. I feel like I feel a lot less more peace with it and kind of just like aired my feelings out. But I want to know from you. I want to hear from you guys though. I want to know your thoughts and all of your feelings when it comes to selling dolls in your collection. Do you guys sell dolls? Do you guys not sell dolls? What are your thoughts and what are your feelings? I'm dying to chat with you guys. Again, this is a topic that I find very, very interesting and very, very healing and very, very comforting, and I just want to like chat with you guys about it. So chat with me in the comments. I'm dying to hear from you guys. But for now, thank you guys all so much for watching today's video. I love you all endlessly, and I'll see you very, very soon. See ya later. Bye. Love you guys.